The strike also killed two American members of al Qaeda, Gadahn and Ahmed Farouq. Jeff Pegues and senior national security analyst Juan Zarate discussed who these men are and how they came to join the terror group.
After the announcement of these drone strikes that not only killed these aid workers, but also two members of al Qaeda, one Ahmed Farouq, who is an American, but also Gadahn, and we know more about him.
Absolutely, and what you have are strikes that were targeting senior al Qaeda compounds where officials thought they were associates of senior members. And what we're finding out now is you had two senior American al Qaeda figures killed. Gadahn, well known to those who followed al Qaeda and who've watched its propaganda for years. He's a chief propagandist for al Qaeda, validated by Ahmed al Zawahiri as someone that the United States and American citizens should listen to. In video after video, which we've seen over the course of years after 9/11, he's warned America of future strikes, of blood on the streets to follow if there wasn't repentance or change of policy. And so Gadahn has been a voice for al Qaeda, a Western face for a long time, and had grown closer and closer to the inner core over time as both his allegiance was understood, his value was seen, and frankly al Qaeda lost more and more senior figures.
All right, what about Ahmed Farouq? He's someone who was also a senior member of al Qaeda?
Yeah, being called by the U.S. government officials a senior operational member of al Qaeda. We know much less about Ahmed Farouq. There's not a lot of video around him. He wasn't a propagandist, but he was an operational leader, and American officials were growing more concerned about him, in particular given the fact that he was being given more leadership roles. And in particular, he was named the deputy emir of this al Qaeda group that was announced recently, in recent months, for the Indian subcontinent, with al Qaeda trying to plant its flag in India and that part of South Asia. And so he was beginning to take on more prominent roles. And the concern, Jeff, as you know well in your reporting, concern is when you have Americans or Westerners who are part of the al Qaeda core, they also serve as great fonts for Western plotting. And so the concern with both Gadahn and Farouq is that they were also operationally relevant to plots, perhaps even against the United States.